Well, Ryan, it's
been a while
since we've done pilots. Corporate Goth, who has been a fixture of Welp for years now, has given us another 21 Pilots. I could not be more excited. I really miss getting more 21 Pilots. I listen to them regularly. It's on my playlist of all persuasions. Let's do this, man. Drag Path.
Okay, that's an interesting title.
It's called.
When I see the devil's eyes, a current travels down my spine. He found me. Seems as though I've lost again, a story told at nauseam. He found me. Maybe once or twice or three, he's tried his hand at drowning me, but I'm still on fire. At least I'm pretty sure. See the devil's eyes, I'll look away and smile wide. You found me, 'cause then I'll know you're also there. 'Cause proof is in the adversary. You found me. A drag path etched in the surface as evidence. I left there on purpose, a sad sack laying on the surface. Can you find me? I dug my heels into the gravel as evidence for you to unravel. A drag path etched in the surface. Can you find me? begins to rise. We made it through the darkest night. You found me.
I'm going to just read what Corporate had to say, because Corporate had a lot to say on this one.
Oh,
some big news coming about 21 Pilots.
Oh,
Hey guys, Drag Path's meant to be the final song in the 21 Pilots lore.
okay.
There are 2 versions of the song, and this is the original one, which appears only on a limited edition of their Clancy album. With the ending of the lore, the band will finish with a career-defining 3-hour show at Ohio Stadium this October. This 100,000 capacity hometown venue will be their largest non-festival audience ever. After this, the band will be taking an indefinite break.
What?
Yeah.
What?
So no.
Why did we not? Well, I mean, eventually we're
no
gonna
more
hear
21 Pilots for a while. Maybe forever.
Indefinite means
they're not saying how long.
It could be a month.
Yeah. It could be,
or it could be a decade. Now, here's the thing.
One of those. Yeah.
Knowing these 2 gentlemen as little as we do, and that I would suspect it's going to be a pause. But whatever they decide to do in the future, say, okay, we're going to come back, whether it's a limited time, it's going to be huge. So it's kind of one of those things. I suspect too, taking time for their family. They've been busy for 20 years. As a fan, I can speak for the fans a little bit. It's sad when you're artists, but they're human. They're not machines, right?
That song's bittersweet because it really speaks to what they're saying, really. And you look at the lyrics. I dug my heels into the gravel as evidence for you to unravel. A drag path etched in the surface. Can you find me? It kind of made me think, look through the music. They've left a path of things. Like there's lore, which is also very interesting. But then there's also, I think, like personal meaning. And that's where I really want to get into, because I haven't really explored the lore hardly at all. And here's the thing. I love 21 Pilots. I've had moments where it's got me through stuff, ways to get through harder times. Some of the music really speaks to me in many different ways. And then You Found Me. It's like I found 21 Pilots, and there's more there. Like, so it makes me even think, like, going back and re-listening to 21 Pilots, if this is it, will continue to bring out more things. This is intentional. This is talking about art, how art can be experienced that way, where you go back and re-listen to or re-watch or watch the same movie or picture or something years later, and you get a different meaning from it. It's speaking to that as well. So I'm very fascinated by this approach to finishing off their sound, or at least putting a pause on it.
Sure.
Because they're saying, it's all there. It's very Shakespearean to say, food for thought for years to come. My words will live on, and you'll be able to find your own meaning from it. So,
well, they've been very busy. Their first official studio album was 2009, the self-titled 21 Pilots album, and then they just released one last year, Breach, in 2025. So that's 16 years, 8 albums. That's one every 2 years. Tours on every one of them, probably. So that's a busy life. 16 years of making records, projects, touring. I know Tyler's a father. Are they both fathers? I can't recall.
I believe they are. For sure, Josh is. Or Tyler.
Okay. Tyler, yeah. They're going to want to spend some time with their families and rest, and then recalibrate their... It's like anything. You've got to get hungry again, right? And maybe they were just feeling like, okay, we've tapped out on the lore, and I suspect if and when they come with another album, it's going to be... I'm actually kind of excited for the non-lore album.
Yeah. It's not connected to lore. It's just
an album of whatever songs.
Yeah. It is fascinating that they've used the lore as a way to try and tap into creativity, but go ahead.
Well, that's fine. Not just tap into creativity, but also they've used the lore not as an excuse, but maybe it kind of like, oh, we've exhausted, or the end story is in sight. We've completed the story, and it's a way of saying, okay, what do we do next? Because we don't want to drag the story out. We want to end on a high note. And this song really is a high note. It's funny. I didn't know what the write-up was till you read it. And I was actually thinking as the song was playing, this is one of my favorite songs by them. And I kind of wish they do more songs in this styling of sound. And maybe that's what they'll do with their new album in 5, 10, 20 years. Who knows when it comes out? But I suspect
I think it's a swan song.
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like the closing song of an album that it has that build up I love, as you know. It's just, drums going. It just has a beautiful outro, build up songs or style, which I love. And I've noted here, Nathan, this is weird. So I can see why it's a fan favorite. They released the short version, which you talked about, but what was interesting here is it was only available, the Breach Digital Remains bundle, for 1 week. So obviously this was taken from a YouTube. Somebody uploaded the song, so you can only buy officially the bundle for a week. So then after that week was over, they released the short version, I guess, that which is still available, and a music video. But I'm kind of glad we didn't see the music video. That we just listened to the lyrics, saw and heard the extended version. I bet you I wonder if the short version has that outro that we just heard.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I would guess no.
The music video does have stop motion animation, which is kind of cool, apparently. And it says here, this is you already said that it's a closure to the entire Clancy Breach era. And that's right. We did the video for City Walls, which was amazing. Connects directly to the end of City Walls. And this is what Tyler has to say here. We didn't want to just throw these songs away, so they were too important to the story. So that's why the Digital Remains bonus bundle was released. So that's nice. It sounds like they're kind of, not in a bad way, but they're just dumping everything on the fans, saying, look, this is done. Clancy saga is done. Here's everything we have on it. This is the final goodbye of this stuff. And again, this lastly about the lyrics, the idea of a drag path etched in the surface. You think of something being dragged on the ground or in a path, and think of a body. That's what I was saying. Like your body is sort of being dragged. That doesn't mean you're on your back or butt, or you could even just be your heels being dragged in the dirt. But the idea that in life, sometimes we're dragged through life. Sometimes we're just, but we keep moving forward, and people who come after you or will see that path that you've etched, that's the evidence that you left there on purpose. That's the line there. As evidence I left on purpose to say, hey, I was here, man. I struggled and I pushed and I dug in my heels. It's there for you to unravel that evidence, but I was here. You can see a bit of my story, a bit of my struggle. You can't know all of me, and that's part of the lore. I don't know the lore very well at all. I've always said that about the lore. It's irrelevant to me. I just like the messages that I have about mental health and positivity. But the idea here that this path, their career, they've etched on the surface, and like you said, it's all that evidence is left behind for you to look at and to reveal to yourself, unravel if you want on your own. But I've done my journey. Well, here we are.
Well said.
Yes.
Okay, well, if you want to be like Corporate, you got to be with us for years and years. Or you can start now. Start that Welpdom journey right now. Join our Patreon. Become part of the kingdom of Welp. We'll see you next.
I come from planet Welp. I come from planet Welp. I come from